Hey guys, me and Dave. It's 8/15/2020, Saturday night. I'm sitting home having a couple cocktails. So I thought I would do a little itty bitty video. I, there's not a whole lot going on. I'll tell you about this really quick. Well, okay, so every morning, like I say on my videos, I wake up at 6:30 in the morning, which I wish I could sleep in at least until 8 o'clock in the morning. But the dogs wake up and they want to eat. Okay, so I wake up at 6:30 in the morning every single day, which is getting old because they won't let me get back to sleep. They remote neural manipulate me and they do all this stuff to me, so I can't get back to sleep. Okay, so I'm wearing the same shirt. It's not dirty. I'm wearing it 2 days in a row. I'm not trying to impress anybody. I'm not trying to, find a woman or anything. So I wore this shirt 2 days in a row. Sorry for that. Just in case you guys were wondering, I don't care. I'm being tortured and all this stuff. Sometimes you don't care what you look like when, they drag you down and torture you and all this stuff, okay? Okay, so anyway, so I woke up at 6:20 in the morning today. Fed the dogs, all that stuff. Tried getting back to sleep. They would not let me get back to sleep. I was in bed all day. I was in bed all day. From 7 o'clock in the morning until, I didn't get out of bed until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Because they were remote neural manipulating me. All morning. I couldn't get to sleep. Tons of images, past memories, all this stuff. They were doing all morning long. Okay? A lot of sexual things. They put, like I said 1,000 times, they'll put some real memories of a girl you've seen. She could be good looking. They will turn it into a sexual thing. Build a story on it. Turn it into a sexual thing. Like I've said 1,000 times. I'm sure you guys are getting sick of hearing that. But that's what they do. They'll put that stuff in your head so you can't get to sleep. And then on top of it, sometimes they make your feet itch, which is torture. It's all torture. It's all harassment. It's all, when it comes down to it, it's all torture, psychological torture, putting all these images in your head, making your feet itch. Well, is that physical torture? It probably is, because they're making your feet itch for hours, so you can't get to sleep. Okay, so, it was weird today because around 1 o'clock in the afternoon, like I said, I didn't get to bed till 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So around 1 o'clock, I was having some I believe they were manipulated dreams. Okay, so how do I say this without sounding racist? There were, how do I say it? I don't mean to be racist or anything like that, but there was a bunch of people, let's just say from Mexico, Mexicans, okay? I don't know if it was over drugs, I don't know what it was over, but all I know is that it was like a movie. And these people were after me with machine guns, MAC-10s. Okay, they were after me. They were, this was what's going on here in Minnesota because I was in my house and all this stuff. Okay, so these people are after me, Mexicans. Okay. Not trying to be racist here. It was just part of my dream. This is what happened. It could have been manipulated and all this stuff. Okay, no offense to anybody out there. Okay, I love you all. I don't care. I don't care what color you are. I love you. Okay, all right. I'm just gonna say that for the record. I don't care what color you are. I love you all. If you're good people, Okay, so they had machine guns, and I had guns, and we were shooting each other. I don't know if they were drug dealers. I don't know what they were. We're shooting all these people and all this stuff in the streets and all this stuff. And I came in my house. Okay, and my brother was sitting in the recliner. The recliner was in a different spot. My brother was sitting in the recliner. Okay, and I seen this guy come up with machine guns, and he was gonna try to shoot us. Okay, so I ducked down, and my brother turns around and shoots the guy, and then I don't know, I ended up outside or something, because there was more of these people out there trying to hurt us. Okay, so somehow I found a puppy. It was a collie, like I have, like Tanner's a collie. I found this puppy, a collie, on the sidewalk. Okay, so somehow this puppy got shot in the arm. Okay, so I went to go and rescue this puppy. I brought it back in the house and all this stuff. And, it's kind of a blurry dream. I don't know exactly what happened and all this stuff, but also I know there was a lot of guns, people shooting at each other, and all this stuff. I don't know if they were drug dealers or what. I don't know exactly what was going on. But we were trying to protect ourselves from these people that were trying to kill us. It was an unreal dream. It was like a dream, but it was like, it's so hard to explain, you guys. I was awake. It was like I was awake watching it. I wasn't really, I wasn't really in a deep sleep. It was unreal. So I woke up for a while, and I'm like, I hate to say this, but I wanted to go back to sleep to see what happened with this dream, where all these people were after us, and they had machine guns, and we had guns, and all this stuff. It was unreal, you guys. It was a very intense dream. Manipulated. I'm pretty sure it was manipulated. Those are parts of the dream that I remember. It was unreal. It was intense. Where they were probably getting reactions out of me at the same time, because I wasn't really in a deep sleep. I was almost awake. I was kind of sleeping, but I was almost awake watching this whole dream go down. It was unreal. I'm gonna stop there because it was just unreal. The dream that I had for, I don't know, it was probably 1 hour and a half dream, and I was going through this dream, and we were protecting ourselves and all this stuff. We had guns, they had guns. It was unreal dream. So I'm gonna stop that there. So I woke up at 6:20 after 6 today and had to feed dogs and all that stuff, and they hit me, and then hit me with manipulated dreams and all this stuff. And then they were doing some behaviorals on me a little bit after I got woke up. Other than that, they kind of stopped, and they were kind of taking it easy on me throughout the rest of the day. They do some things during the day to get reactions out of you. They have you see certain people that give you reactions. You know, it's you know, the thing is that they will show you someone. Okay, you may not. I'm sorry, I'm burping. I'm sorry for that. So they might show you a person to get reactions out of you. You might not react to that person. They might induce a reaction to that person. They could hit you with a little bit of rage, a little bit of agitation. You know, it's not you doing it. You're not reacting, but they will put reactions into you with these frequencies. They can make you feel all kinds of feelings with these frequencies. I mean, they can they can put all kinds of reactions into you, with these frequencies. They got, like I said before, Barry Charles said there used to be, 50, 60 frequencies? Now there's 650 different frequencies they can use on you. So there's all these different kinds of frequencies they can use on you, and they can induce all these different behaviorals. It's not you doing it. It's not you doing it. It's them. So they put different feelings into you to try to make you whatever. Feel all kinds of different feelings. It really is unreal. So that's kind of what I went through today. It hasn't been that bad. I'm having a couple cocktails. They're not hitting me that bad right now. It hasn't been that bad. I'd say from about 4 o'clock in the afternoon on, hasn't been that bad. When I wake up in the morning, they do some behaviorals. They will put some frequencies in me. They will, they put a little bit of rage in you. They put a little bit of agitation in you. I'll tell you something. I heard of people talking about them vibrating, putting a vibration in your body. I didn't believe that. I have to say, I didn't believe that. Okay, but now I believe it. Sometimes when I'm sleeping, they will vibrate my organ. It feels like my organs, all of them, my heart, my liver, kidneys, whatever. It feels like they're vibrating. And I'm almost shaking a little bit. They're vibrating my body, and then I'll switch positions and all this stuff, and it'll kind of stop, but I hate to say it, but I didn't believe those people that talked about that. Now I believe it. They can vibrate your organs, your kidneys, your liver, your heart. They can, where it feels like you're vibrating. It's very uncomfortable and all this stuff. It's unreal. God, I mean, it's unreal what they can do, you guys. It really is. Is there anything they can't do? Is the question. They can make your digestive system. They can mess that all up. They can flutter your heart. They can hit your liver. They can hit your kidneys. It really is unreal. I don't know how they do it. I know people talk about a virtual screen that they look at. Me personally, they could be doing it that way too. I'm not ruling anything out. Me personally, I think they're looking at 2 or 3 screens on a monitor where they're looking at your anatomy. They're looking at your heart, they're looking at your liver, they're looking at your kidneys, or your stomach, whatever. I mean, how are they able to hit all your body parts? They can make it so you can't pee. When I was in a treatment center, they did drug tests. Well, I don't do drugs, okay? I don't do, never did drugs in my life and all this stuff. But they were doing drug tests in the treatment center, because it was like it was like I don't know. I mean, it was for mental illness, but I think a lot of people that go there have drug and alcohol problems, so they would do drug tests. One time I wanted to leave and go home to my mom's house. Okay. They made it so I couldn't pee to take a drug test. Okay. I'm clean. I don't do drugs and all this stuff. I never have or anything like that. So I had to take a drug test. They made it so I couldn't pee. I must have drank a half a gallon of water, and then I finally was able to pee in a cup. Okay. By that time it was too late to go to my mom's house. They totally sabotaged my plans for the day because they made it so I couldn't pee. Some people, they make it so you pee. If you're getting ready to leave the house and all this stuff, go, get out on the porch. Well, they'll make you put the urge in you to pee. So you have to run back in the house and pee. They have so much control over our bodies, you guys. It's unreal what they can do. They gotta be looking at monitors. I think, me personally, I think they have a monitor with our vital signs on it. I think they have a monitor with many things on it. Our salt intake. They made comments about that to me before, about my salt intake. They made comments to me before, you need to drink more water. You drink a lot of water, Drink a lot of water during the day, They made comments, this was when I was getting V2K and all this stuff, This is more advanced than people think. It really is. They can see a lot more than we think that's going on, So anyway, I'm sorry for rambling on about that. It's crazy. Some Target's been putting up videos with really good information on what's going on and all this stuff. I have to be honest with you guys. the more I'm awake, the more I'm scared. With all the deceit and lies that are going on with the government. The government is lying to us about so many things. To be honest, I think we're in a big psyop. You got these political guys out there. They go in front of the media. They don't tell the truth. They're lying to the American people. A lot of what's going on in government and what they're really doing and all this stuff that's going on with us today, they're lying to the American people. The more I realize that, the more scared I get. It's scary out there, you guys. People are asleep. We're having a hard time waking people up. People are asleep. You get all these groups of activists out there and all this stuff. People are asleep, you guys. They're asleep. How do we wake them up? It's scary. I admit, I'm only partially awake, okay? And it's scary out there to know what's really going on, and our government is lying to us, and it's a big psyop on the American people on what's going on. And these news channels go along with it. They're all involved. These news channels are all involved, too. But they go in front of the media and they tell lies to the American people on what's really going on. It's scary. I'm scared. I don't know where we're going to head. What are the next 4 years going to be? I don't know. Where are we heading? It's scary. It really is scary. I don't care who gets into office. This is scary. What's happening in a psyop and what's going on in our country today. It's scary. So, I just want to say that, parts of me wish I was asleep. I wish, parts of me wish I was asleep, going to work every day, getting a paycheck, paying rent, playing with my dogs, all this stuff. The more you're awake, the more you're scared of what's going on. I don't know what's going to happen. What's going to happen in the next 4 years, especially for targets. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not trying to scare you guys. We got to keep positive attitude and all that stuff, but there's some scary things going on, and we're being lied to, and that's the sad thing about it. We're being lied to by our government on what's really going on. So anyway, I'm gonna cut this off here, you guys. I've been rambling for about 25 minutes. I hope you guys are doing well out there, enjoying your weekend. Have a couple beers, try to relax. There's all this crap going on, but you still need to chill out and relax. Have a beer or something. Eat a pizza, Gotta try and enjoy yourself, because we don't know what tomorrow's gonna bring, you guys. We gotta live every day like it's our last, especially if you're a target. Don't be cooped up in a house and all this stuff, We gotta live life. So I'm gonna talk to you guys later. I hope you're doing well out there and staying safe, and I'll talk to you later.